back to Twin Rivers Wood Products. We got a friend here and a little friend right here. What's your name?
Weston.
Weston. This is Mr. J.R. Stanfield.
Yeah, this J.R.
Yep.
We wanted to see the new toys. We'd seen them on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
didn't start out watching wood processing, watched Dirt Perfect and tractor pulling and stuff like that. And one night, y'all come on. Oh, we finally got fiber. You know, we got modern where we live.
Yeah.
It took us 60 years, but we got it. You know, and just got hooked on watching the wood splitter, and then y'all and your personality, and just really.
Hey, thank you very much.
No further than we live, we wanted to run by.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I was telling you, I don't know, Andrew, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's been building these wood splitters for about 6 or 7 years now, and I think his dad owned Bell's Wood Processors, and I guess Andrew took the business over or something. I'm not sure, but he focused more on wood splitters, whereas his daddy was more into the processors. You know, the actual processors with the cutting deck and the saw.
I guess one of the things that, and I know nothing about it, one of the things that amazed me is how you can change that out.
Yeah, yeah.
The wedge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that just depends on how big our wood's going in here.
No, that's your size. See, there's my wedges aren't here, but you know, you got your conventional wedge, your 6-way, your 4-way, but this is a box wedge, and I don't know if you've ever seen how this works. Okay, that pushes the round through, pulls it back, and it's basically just shaving off the bottom.
Oh, really? It comes.
Yeah. So
I didn't understand that.
Yeah. So, but that comes with different spacing. See the knives right there?
Yeah, I saw that when we walked up there.
I got 3 different ones. This is the 7-way. They make a 5-way, which has wider knives, so making bigger pieces. And then they got a little pizza box wedge, which is for little pizza ovens, and they're even close. They're about that far apart.
So the whole focus is the different sizes of wood for your customer.
Yep. So I'll show you. I'll give you a demonstration how it works. So.
Well, I imagine it works. It should.
You maybe can't run something through, but I'm Three of them, and then the regular conventional wedge, like a 4-way and a 6-way, where you just shove the round through one time.
So it's just up to you, whatever you want to do.
I ain't really looking forward to changing it out. That's ridiculous.
I saw you unload them.
Yeah, unload in the floor. Everything about these machines is just stout. I mean, I thought this thing would be light, and I hooked it to my truck, and I saw the back end go down. I'm like, no, these aren't light machines. Heavy duty. So he was wondering how much wood this thing can put out. And I told him Andrew and them did a challenge. It was kind of going around the YouTube community, the firewood folks, and the challenge is how fast they could do a rick of wood. And this one did it in, I think technically it was 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah. But
really?
Yeah. But till he hit the stopwatch and everything, I think it was like 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
I think to be stacking on the other end.
Yeah,
Oh man, you should go watch. I will send you that video. You don't
I don't get Facebook.
Okay, I'll try to send it through text message.
That'll
I'll
be
show you
fine.
that video. Which we'll be doing it too, so maybe you can come
Maybe we'll just do it. You can just watch us.
Yeah, it'll be like closer for us when y'all get to Chesterfield.
Yeah.
So we're not about 10 miles.
Yeah.
So
what we'll do is, you know, we'll get a rick of chunks, maybe a few more, fill the log jack up with a log lift. That way it's a little more than the rick, you know, just there. And we'll try it sometime. So I'll holler at you when that time.
Are you still thinking about having a wood day at Chesterfield?
I'd love to.
I'd like to see you do that.
Do you think people would come to
I
it?
do. I really do.
We don't have nothing like that down here. There's a big one up there in Portland, Ohio right now. I don't know if you ever watched Ohio.
That's a long way from here.
I know. There's nothing like that down here. I think we need one right here.
Yeah.
And get them to all come down, all the vendors and wherever, just show people, you know. We need more
Especially
people.
for the kids, too.
For the kids, too. They love it. I guess he likes firewood stuff.
Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah.
It blows smoke. He like it when it comes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Well, let's see. I'll show you how fast it is. edge up downward this side. Or you can lift it up that far and just run it like a one-way wedge, you know?
That's well thought out.
Yeah, very well thought out. Here's your log, man. Well, that's your conveyor from the back. Heavy.
So those are little roller bearings.
Yeah. Little roller bearings on.
Yeah, it's no problem scooting that wood right
They
up
should
there.
put them in combines years ago.
You'd think so. They make this model also without the conveyor. So the ones that are like that, these wheels will be moved up about right here. And they'll have a nice extended catch pan about out to there. That way, in case you want to resplit, you know, they don't fall on the ground.
Fast that's coming out, that conveyor will be loaded on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to go somewhere.
Yep. Yep. She's fast, that's for sure.
Unreal, you know what?
Yep. So I'm looking forward to going down there in Chesterfield and trying it out down there. But I sure don't have the room here to do it right. But
To me, like you've done pretty good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we did about 100 ricks this year, didn't we?
As far as split or sold?
Yeah, this season.
Sold?
No, sold, yeah.
So when you was a kid, is that what you did?
Yeah.
I'd
yeah.
say more than 100.
Probably more than 100.
I'd
this
say we're
season.
closer to 150.
It slowed down a little
we
bit, but now
started-
the campfire just...
We
Oh,
started
it's campfire
selling.
season
Yeah.
now.
We started selling in December. So the month of December, January, February,
So
March,
now over 100.
April.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely 150, 200.
Y'all been blessed on that.
Ricks. That's ricks. We're selling 50 ricks a month.
I'm not even keeping track of...
Yeah,
we got it
50
written
ricks a
down.
month.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, you're probably
But then
right.
for
I lose
December
track.
and January, and then I think it started tapering off a little bit. But I guess I need to count. I have it all wrote down somewhere.
Yeah, because
Wow.
them kids is going to want to know 5 years from now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have it all wrote down. I have to go
yeah. It's
add
all
it all
wrote
up.
down, every one of them.
But I know we average 50 ricks at least 2 months in a row. So
Wow, it's crazy. It is time to upgrade machines, then, ain't it? Them old county line splitters. I mean, they did okay, but
Oh, I could see that.
so slow. You
I
would
bet he
labor.
likes the log lift.
Yeah. He doesn't even use it a lot of times. He just fills
Does he
it
really?
up.
yeah, he just carries right over and just puts it up on top,
He's
and
so
the lift
used
is
to it,
already
you know.
up.
Which we don't have oversized pizzas. I quartered
Yeah.
a lot of them before we stacked them there. But
We'll have when we go down to Sawmill down there and get our next load. There's going to be some oversized pieces
yeah,
again.
and county line splitters have done fine. We the majority of what we sold, all them ricks was cut with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't knock that.
But they're so slow, man. You sit there and do 2 or 3 all day long from morning till 9 o'clock at night, and that's all you get done. Whereas we did one Sunday afternoon, we did 6.5 ricks of that thing in about 3 hours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so
yeah,
the
they-
time is the...
Yeah,
The time's a
huge.
thing,
Yeah.
and you know, there's just not that much money in bulk firewood. I mean, it's a time. If you start counting your time, you don't make much. But
Yeah, I could see that.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, but now
Time
it's,
y'all stack it and then load it back.
yeah,
If you deliver it.
Fast.
yeah.
Y'all love that conveyor, getting it out of the way.
I know.
I
Yeah,
don't know about... To me, that was a wood splitter because I always had an axe. I never... Like I was watching y'all, I never dreamed they made nothing like the axes and stuff like that.
I didn't either. I knew what we used to have a Multicut wood processor when I was a kid, but I didn't mess around with it a whole lot. And
Especially get something with a low knot in it when he's about his size and his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like axes? Yeah. Show them all these. How old are you, Wesley? What?
9.
You're 9, you're 10. I don't know about saying that. Wesley,
Yeah.
he likes splitting wood too. So this is Jeff right here. But anyway.
You want to show them all your axe?
Come in here, Wesley.
Pickerings and
Go on
pookerings.
there with him. So the pickerings come from, where'd you say?
Some of them come from Germany. Oh yeah, take that out there and sink that in a piece of wood.
I might not get it back out.
No, comes right out.
Really?
Yeah, you just kind of move it back and forth a little
Don't
bit.
ever have to pick up another log.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun putting.
I figured you'd have
Yours to
trouble.
keep?
No, I ain't gonna do you
Yeah.
like that. I figured you'd
yours.
have trouble getting it off. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Collectible.
You're the
item.
proud new
Yeah, I
owner of
bet
that
that
auction
is.
car.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So cool.
That is nice.
Yeah, comes from Germany.
Huh.
I enjoy it, but yeah, no, I'm like you. I mean, I was used to an axe, you know. That was a big upgrade. I remember when my dad got the first. It wasn't a
Oh,
county
I'd
line,
have
it
been
was a
thrilled
husky.
on them. Yeah,
It was
whatever.
a husky, you know. But by the way, these are for sale. So if anybody wants one, there's a brand new one right there.
40 ton, and then
Yeah.
Well, they're
what's
not
under
very
that
old.
tarp?
No, that one's probably ran 20 ricks through it, and that one's brand new.
What ton is
I think
that?
we split one rick or so with it.
Yeah.
But I had one and they had to replace it with a motor lock up in it, so they gave me a brand new one. And I just put it on their tarp. So it's for sale too. So
How many ton is the yellow one?
28.
28
And
ton.
it's 40.
That's a 40 ton.
Yeah. So they say. I don't believe it, but down there's.
I will say that that thing did bust every piece of wood we
Yeah.
put through it.
But see that axis, look at the little cylinder on it. It's like 20 ton or 18. But it's actual real tonnage.
Yeah,
They
but
say
it's
you gotta
not a-
what?
That pump's pushing on that.
Yeah, I know. That's a 37 gallon per minute pump.
Mm-hmm.
Piston pump.
Well, that extra oil stay cooler too.
Yeah. It's got that oil cooler on it.
Yeah. That'll help you more in on it. It's staying cool.
But anyway.
I brought y'all these. Our next door neighbors have sawmills. They've been an excellent neighbor to us. The whole community. Anybody needs anything on the sawmill, they fed a lot of kids, helped a lot of people. So when I was a kid, like these boys, we would go across the road where the sawmill used to be, which was Deal's Sawmill. Mm-hmm. Okay, like here in
Same
in
deal?
Linden, yeah, same family.
Oh.
And we would get hammer handles because I broke a lot of hammer handles and it's pretty good on axe handles. I remember one time we went up Mr. Deal's and bought a new axe handle and he charged us 50 cents. He went up from a quarter. And I thought that was a lot of money when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So they didn't do anything for years. They got into making these, which are drumsticks.
Right.
They got into making these and they quit. They didn't have a market for them anymore. So a lady had retired at Vic Worth Corporation. Can I say that on the?
Yeah.
Okay. It was her retirement day and she forgot something. And she went back in the office at Vic Worth Corporation. They're like Baltimore or somewhere. They're way up on the East
Yeah.
Coast. They still truck them there every week. And the phone rang. She couldn't understand the man real well, but she talked to him. What had happened was the computer age had just come out. You being a musician, you'll understand this. The computer age had just come out. And they was trying to make the computer make a certain sound, and it wouldn't do it. So the man on the phone was Elton John.
Oh my goodness.
And he tells this woman his trouble, that it doesn't make that sound anymore. She's the oldest one there, obviously retired, had been there for years. Have no idea what her name was. And she told him why. She said, that's because trucking went up and we get hickory from closer to us, so the freight's not so much. We'll have to get the wood back out of West Tennessee.
Yeah.
because it has a density that makes a certain sound.
Is that
Are you
correct?
serious?
That's the story that was always been
Wow.
told by Mr. Deal and the guys that own the Sawmill, which they're in the second generation of it again now.
So the hickory
that's
out
the
of
story.
West Tennessee,
The
the density.
Tennessee history, the Riggin, Tennessee history, which is, you know, I'm sure wood comes from here and goes there too. I'm not
Right,
that naive.
right.
That's a drumstick. Well, that's a second, but if it didn't have its color,
Yeah.
that's not. But it goes to Vickworth, and they say it makes the only sound when you hit a cymbal, it takes that piece of wood to make it.
Oh, wow.
That's the tale. Now, I've heard that all
That's
my
a cool
life
tale.
and never heard it variate. But yeah,
Wow,
Wow.
that's very interesting. I didn't know that.
they was trying. Him and some big star was trying to make some kind of record. Seemed like it was, I don't know. Seemed like it was Elton John and Def Leppard. They was trying to recreate that sound, and the computer age had come out. Of course, nothing like it is now, but they wouldn't do it. And they called that woman, and she's the one that put West Tennessee back on the map and dropped it.
And got them back going again.
Yeah,
Making and selling
on
drumsticks.
her last day.
On her last day. Wow.
Interesting.
All hickory right there.
Oh, hickory.
Solid hickory.
Yep. That's awesome.
You never know, do you?
No, never know.
No, you don't. So I brought Weston up here to look at my truck. He's in love with my truck. Is that right, Weston? Yep. That's what I hear. And she happens to be sitting at the house. Marlon was out this weekend, or he left Thursday and Friday, took a load, and came back last night about midnight. He got in. I wonder if she's got any air left in there to blow that train horn. You ready? It still had a little air left. Thing holds air good. Well, guys, I wanted to show y'all Mr. JR, his dump truck, and his grandson. You can if you want to. Yeah, you want to show him inside? Weston wants to. He's gonna show me inside. It's international. It's a nice old dump truck. Oh, look at that. It's nice and clean too.
Try to.
That's great. Oh, and then you got your pickaroon in there that Marlon gave y'all. That's awesome. So right now they're making Marlon's already started making a part 2 to this. This one already is long enough, and so we're gonna go ahead and close it out. And the rain's coming in, so we'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully not very long, but we're gonna close this video out. Y'all guys have a great day. Thank you for coming to hang out with us, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.